Thank you for staying with us on the newsroom. Here are the latest stories we're tracking at the moment. A 300-level student of Benue State University, Erika Naomi Doshima, has been found dead a few days after she was declared missing. On Tuesday, a Benue State activist, Ukan Kuru, raised an alarm over the whereabouts of the students, revealing the identity card, phone and blood-stained clothes were found in Makurdi, the state capital. In a follow-up development, Kuru said the lady's corpse was found in a fenced land in Makurdi and was exhumed by police operators. The state police spokesperson, Sewose Anene, who confirmed the development, said an investigation is ongoing to get more details on the incident. And ahead of Saturday's presidential and National Assembly elections, security agencies, including the armed forces, police and the Department of State Services, among others, have vowed to deal with anyone who attempts to subvert the general elections. At a joint conference in Abuja, the Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tuku Gusso, said security agencies are prepared to use strong force on anyone caught and are determined to ensure the conduct of peaceful general elections. The Force Police Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Dijobi, added that the restriction of movement from midnight on Friday until after the election on Saturday will be strictly enforced and warned non-voters to stay away from polling units. And the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, says President Muhammadu Buhari has not acted in breach of the Supreme Court's injunction restraining the federal government from imposing a deadline on the use of the old Naira notes. Speaking at the 67th ministerial briefing at the State House on Thursday, the AGF said there are multiple ways around the order of the Supreme Court. On February 8, the Apex Court issued an injunction restraining the Central Bank of Nigeria from giving effect to the deadline on the use of the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira notes following an ex-parte application brought before the court by three northern states, Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara states. And Qantas has announced half-year profits of more than $1.4 billion and a dramatic turnaround of the airline's fortunes since last year. It comes after the company lost more than $7 billion during the pandemic when Australia imposed strict travel rules. Chief Executive Alan Joyce said revenue had tripled for over 6 months to the end of December to almost $10 billion as pandemic travel restrictions were eased. And Air Peace has announced that flight operations will be suspended on February 25 as a result of the general elections. The airline disclosed this in a statement revealing that due to the conduct of the presidential and National Assembly elections, flight operations will be halted for a day. The airline company, however, revealed that flight operations will resume on February 26. On the global scene, at least 96 people have been killed in more than 2 weeks of clashes between security forces and clan members in the breakaway Somali region of Somaliland. A hospital director in the contested town of Las Anod said 96 had died and 560 have been wounded. Meanwhile, the United Nations says more than 185,000 people have been displaced by the violence. And in sport, Erik ten Hag has met with Alex Ferguson ahead of Manchester United's Europa League clash against Barcelona on Thursday, admitting his side needs to produce their best performance of the season to progress. The European heavyweights go toe-to-toe in the return leg of their playoff at a packed Old Trafford after a trailing 2-2 draw last week, with the winner progressing to the last 16. The Red Devils have made huge strides under new manager Ten Hag this season, but the Dutchman says the litmus test of his team's progress is winning silverware. That's all on the newsroom. Thank you for watching. I am Mary Kanu.